up, everybody? It's your girl Micca, and you're watching the Red Cup Podcast, where truth, pop culture, and politics meet.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Micca, and we're back for another Red Cup Talks because this is where truth, pop culture, and politics meet. And I had to bring my homie back for a second round. What's good, Ace?
What's on with y'all? What's on? What's going on with y'all, chat?
What's going on? How was your day?
Man, it was great. I'm lately I've been so productive, you hear me? Knocking stuff out, asking Chat GPT what to do, you know.
Not action chat.
I asked Chat GPT what to do. We're gonna get it done quick.
I know that's right. What's up, chat? What's going on? What's going on to my mods? What's going on to everybody just pulling up? What's going on in your car? What's going on, Dion? Present. I see you. I see you. Hopefully Sugar Shane can make it back. He having to go to work. What's going on, Loud and Clear? What's going on, Tyrone? What's going on, Scoop? What's going on? What is that? Legend of Nick. Okay, I see you. What's going on, Junior? What's going on, KBW? What's going on, Eric? What's going on, Lisa? Lou B. Fishing. Y'all in these names, but I love it. What's going on, everybody? All right, so look, I had to change the thumbnail and the title at the last minute because Donald Trump is out here in DC walking around. And I do mean walking around. And where he's stationed at right now is the hood with a T.
Yeah.
Whose president is doing that?
Ain't nobody president out here doing that, baby. Boy, look, I'm telling you, I'll be happy when he do stuff like this because we never had boots on the ground type president ever.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Everybody, I was just saying this earlier because well, I don't know if you know, but some of my family is Polish, right? And in Poland, the prime minister, president, all of them can just walk around. They can all walk around. The prime minister was out there, no protection, nothing, just shaking hands, saying, what's up, nothing. Immigration on lock. You try to get through, you're done. So I think Trump is, trying to get to that point, like at least with DC, trying to get to the point of, it should be safe enough where at least he may not go outside without any protection, but at least the president could just go to a normal neighborhood, go outside, talk to the people,
right.
Instead of sitting in the White House or the basement. You get what I'm saying?
It kills me how the Democrats are just so mad about anything that's going proper in life. Period. They are disgusted with this. They outraged already. They already underneath the comments saying wild shit like that ain't gonna change nothing. He coming out there after he got his all security. What he supposed to come out there with without his security? It's crazy. Y'all already try to kill him.
Facts. Twice. Okay.
Twice.
And the crazy part about it all is the fact that if he does a good thing, like I don't know if you saw it, but the monks. Did you see the monks?
The monks came out for him.
Silence.
That's deep. That's deep.
I'm like, they're like, they don't care about Christianity. They don't care about anything, any other religion. And they had the nerve to come out and was just like, yeah, y'all need to give him this peace prize. We broke the code of silence. There's 70,000 of us. Give him a peace prize.
There's no way you can't give it to him. There's no way on God's green earth you shouldn't give it to him after that.
Well, they gave it to Barack Obama, and he was murdering people.
You can't make this stuff up.
You can't make it up.
See, earlier today, I broke down how the banking system of Black people have a nice quality banking system if we tap in. But they keep on bringing us to 1960, so we'll never know.
Yeah, we're going to get into some stuff today. But I wanted you guys to really quickly, if you haven't seen it, I want you guys to see what's going on. So this is Washington, D.C. right now with Donald Trump. So y'all can see the shooters on the buildings. Like, yeah, the shooters. But we're going to get into his speech. Here we go.
When people come in from the airport all the way to the Capitol or the White House or any place else they go, and they're going to say, boy, this place is spotless. So we're doing that. Most importantly, though, we're going to have a crowd of people that are going to be happy. You know, I've received more phone calls from people in the last 4 days than I ever have. I've been here now 4 years plus. And by the way, I think we had about the best 7 months they're saying that any president's had. We've done a lot of work. We've done a lot of good work, including the biggest tax cuts that you've ever had. I know you guys don't care about taxes, so you don't care about saving a little tax, but you saved a lot of tax, actually. But we've had a great period of time. But I've never received so many phone calls thanking me for what we've done in Washington, D.C., from people that haven't gone to a restaurant in literally in 4 years. And they said, you know, what you've done it's unprecedented,
Hmm.
because what they said it was just unsafe. We couldn't do it. We'd go out and you'd see the stories, you'd read the stories, you'd see all of the things that are happening, and they said we couldn't stand it, sir. And now I take my wife and my kids to dinner. One of them said he's gone out 4 nights in a row, and he hadn't gone out for 4 years. So it's a great tribute to you. And when I look at you people, I understand why, because there's no games, right? We're not playing games. We're going to make it safe, and we're going to then go on to other places. But we're going to stay here for a while. We want to make this absolutely perfect. It's our capital, and I guess it used to be many years ago safe, but it's certainly not had a very good run.
So here's the thing about that, right? And I love this, but here's the thing about that. So they're fighting back on the fact that Donald Trump is, challenging that whole narrative that DC crime is down and the DOJ is looking into it. And not only that, the lady that spoke out in 2020, that's still she's a police sergeant. She's also speaking out, right? They're all the media is still challenging that. Why do you think they're still doing that?
Because they stupid. Every last one of them. They want something to fight against because they have nothing that they actually done. I want
Mhm.
people to actually take a wide look at the Democratic Party.
Mhm.
They have done nothing but sow in division, quite
Yeah.
literally, instead of just staying out the way, because obviously you don't have the power to change anything.
Mhm.
Instead of just staying out the way, saying your grievance, you have to actually literally get in the way. No one got in your way when you destroyed the country this last 4 years. Not a soul.
Yeah, especially the persons that were supposed to be actually running the country. Because Kamala, I haven't seen, I'd never seen her until she started to run, and we never saw Joe. So
Then you
that's
never
that.
seen her again after or before. So it's she
Well,
she she was the worst. And they puppet whenever they did bring Joe Biden out there, he wasn't able to do a press conference like this. He wasn't able to walk down the street, let alone walk up the stairs of an airplane.
yeah, that's my motto. I'm like, your president is something wrong with him if he trips up the steps, not down. Up,
Yeah,
like
up
you're
the
going up
steps.
the steps.
He
I got
tore up.
something. I got something to ask you though. I want to ask this. So, what do you think about? And this is my little conspiracy. What do you think about that time that Joe Biden walked out and he was taller than Donald Trump?
Orthopedic slide ins. I don't know.
What? Orthopedics? What?
Orthopedic slide ins. I don't know. I mean, to be honest with you, I never seen that though. So if he was
You
he was
haven't seen it?
actually talking, he was
He was
actually
actually
talking.
taller. Yeah, because Donald Trump is like maybe like 6'3", something like that,
He
six
like six
four.
five. Yeah,
Yeah, and yeah, because Barron is like 6'7", 6'8". But
yeah.
literally, and I will send it to you. Literally, Barron Trump is 6'8". Joe Biden was teetering on Barron. So I'm gonna send it to you because I really want to know what you think about that. Because
Somebody was wearing a Joe Biden suit.
I'm in the mind frame that they weren't ever in that White House.
No,
And
that's clear.
that's just my
That's
conspiracy.
easy to see.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
That's easy to see because I think what his name was, even Mike Pence came out and said that they never had interaction with Joe Biden until towards the end.
Right. And what's her name? KJP.
Joe,
She always had a book. She never was speaking to them.
Jean Pierre never spoke to him. She wrote about it in her book too.
Yeah.
She
So
never
I'm
talked to
interested
him.
in that. I'm interested in that. But you guys, let me know what you think about
Whoa,
that in the comments.
whoa! I got
You
my
got the
boots on
boots
the
on the ground.
ground. My president on the ground. You heard me?
Oh, where them fans at? Yeah.
Give me one time, man. Where your president at?
Oh,
My president
Lord.
ain't went to sleep yet, man.
Right. Yeah, he don't go to sleep. What Cat Williams say? He don't go to sleep. You ask if your president is up at 3 in the morning. Yes, he done sent about 100 tweets. Yeah. President Trump
Not a truth, but yep.
Yeah. All right, you guys. So I want to go ahead and get into all the topics we're going to talk about today. I just wanted to show you guys that if anything else unfolds on it, I will definitely let you guys know because I have it up here. It's actually live right now. So I'll let you guys know about that. But initially, what I wanted to get into was FAFO. Okay, so everybody here in DC knows that Donald Trump has, the takeover going on, and we've never had the illegal immigration thing, right? Because this is a sanctuary district, and then Maryland is a sanctuary state. So they run in between the two, DC and Maryland. But we've never had that. And now you're starting to see a lot of these arrests. You're starting to see a lot of the people saying they're going into hiding. They don't want to come to the schools. They don't want to go to work. Good. Takes down traffic. However,
stay your weird ass at home, then.
Right. However, I want to get into something that I saw. I think about maybe Monday, but I just didn't report on it. But I want to get into something that I saw when we speak of immigration. So it was this TikToker named Tatiana Martinez. Okay. Tatiana Martinez is a Colombian illegal immigrant that came here from California. I want you guys to see this TikTok because it explains exactly what happened and who Tatiana Martinez is because she effed around and found out. Okay, here we go.
Did you see this video out of Los Angeles where ICE agents violently detained TikToker Tatiana Martinez? Now, I can't show you the full video for fear that it'll be taken down, but let me show you some of what happened.
I don't know what she did, but lock her ass up.
No, okay. So this part of the video, this is her live stream. She was live streaming and this happened. So what you just saw was somebody else's video. And then this part of the video is her actual phone when that happened. Here we go.
No, wait. No, espérate. Espérate, me voy a dejar, pero 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 espérate. Espérate.
So
let me guess.
Go ahead.
Let me guess. She was on the internet talking shit.
Not only was she doing that, she was doxing ICE agents.
What? She was doxing ICE agents?
She was doxing ICE agents, and she would tell people where they were going, what the cars look like, the tags, and if she could get their faces, she got the faces and put it up online. And I don't know why in the age of the internet, okay, you're on Donald Trump's internet and you think that Donald Trump and the gang are not going to find you. So
he already watching all the tweets and shit.
Yeah, exactly. So this part here of the video, she goes and she says she has a panic attack. So she falls out. But the community, meaning the TikTok community, they're saying, oh, well, she was injured. She wasn't injured. And now she's deported. Well, she's waiting on being deported.
Oh, she's not even from here?
No, she's from Colombia.
That was absolutely horrible. This happened to Tatiana on August 15th as she was leaving the garage of her home. And according to reports, no warrants were presented to her, which is leading people to believe that she was targeted because of the work she does online, helping the immigrant community know what's going on and stay safe. And of course, right-wingers online are already spewing their mis and disinformation, saying that Tatiana is an undocumented immigrant, which that has not been proven.
Yes, it has.
And that she's alerting crazy protesters, disrupting, activities. Also going on to say she deserves an Oscar for the performance she put on while she was being detained, even though she was badly injured and needed to be taken to White Memorial Hospital in East Los Angeles. And according to reports, she was released from the hospital, but now sits at a detention center in downtown LA. And at this point, there is no comments from any ICE or DHS officials as to why she was detained.
Your thoughts on Tatiana Martinez being detained by ICE in her garage? She lost her wig. I mean, she had on that long wig. She had a middle part bust down and everything. She's from Colombia, and
I
she
wish
is
I
here
would have got that.
illegally.
I wish I would have got that damn car. You hear me? Because I would have came up, pulled up right behind him like Ricky Smiley on Friday and walked clean in that damn house. All this illegal shit that she got going on. Let me help y'all out. Help put this illegal shit over here. Put some legal shit over here. You hear me? Yeah, I need this illegal ass car and seize it. I need to seize this illegal car right now. This mine's. Come up in that bitch like I'm Israel.
Yes, well, she's in California, and we were just talking about how California, you're allowed to get driver's license, because I was just getting ready to say, well, how did she get a drive? It's California. I forgot.
Yeah, I'm glad she got that car. Let me no, this is my car, sir.
It's funny that you said something about the car, right? Because I don't know if it's in this video, but in another video, they told, so somebody sees this going on, right? And he happens to be a tow truck driver, because they go up and down these streets in California. They towed maybe about a couple of feet, and the ICE agent ran out there. They towed the ICE agent's car because it was in the middle of the street.
You stupid! You had a free car in the garage. I would have been like, "Hold on, sir. She about to go. Tell her, give me them keys. Let me give me them keys. Let me dig in there. Let me get. I got it because I got a house for 30 days. I'm about to parlay in this bitch. We about to thug in her shit. Everybody I gotta go move to California, man. I have me somewhere to sleep at for a minute. I go straight to the illegal house and call the police on them.
Like claim domicile. Because they're not supposed to be there. But California just does the most when it comes to this. But I saw it and I thought it was, one, kind of funny, but two, it's a FAFO. I mean,
there's no way you thought, first of all, what you was doing was even legal. First of all, if they covering up their face, they're doing it for a reason. Stupid. Not so. And then second of all, you came here illegally and then you do that.
Yes.
You should have been the one covering up your face, stupid.
That's all she did. Like, that's all she did. That's her whole TikTok, right? That's her whole TikTok persona. So I don't know why she thought, I guess because, it's a sanctuary state. She thought she was safe, but ICE was like, nah, we got you today. So you guys get down in the comments and you let me know what you think about Tatiana Martinez and everything that she did with ICE, because a lot of people are like, she's just performing. And, like I said, she passed out. They took her to the hospital. Once she was, awake, they took her to the detention center. So she's about to get deported back to Colombia.
Yeah, all she did was fake pass out so she get a few more minutes in the country. Stupid ass.
All right, you guys in the chat. I see a lot of other people pulled up. What's up, Crown Me? What's going on, Trey? What's going on, Frankie? What's going on,
I said the same thing.
What's going on, you guys? And I just found it to be stupid. Let me go ahead and read this super chat before I go into the next one. Whiskey Pierre. Okay. With the $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Hello, giving my support. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so let's go into this, because this is cracking me up. Cracker Barrel. I want to know what you think about this, okay? Because Cracker Barrel has decided to change everything about Cracker Barrel. even to the point where they have taken the cracker off the logo. So it just says Cracker Barrel. It doesn't have the cracker on it.
What? Are they still selling biscuits with gravy? Because that's one thing I can't lie. They be
Okay.
buffing.
Okay. I got you. So you guys, I want you to see a couple of slides, but I thought this right here was hilarious. Here we go. Because this is exactly how I feel.
Saw this on the internet. Dude said he ate in a remodeled Cracker Barrel and he hated it. And I want to join in on the hate. If the Cracker Barrel don't look like the Jim Crow South, I can't eat there. You got to have the racism aesthetic. You got to have the rocking chairs and the hint of segregation in the air. If I don't feel like I'm on the set of Sinners, then how do I know I'm in a Cracker Barrel? This is a gentrified Cracker Barrel. They done took all the character out of it. And I know the edges of the pancake ain't burnt.
Exactly.
I got to feel like somebody wants to say, good morning, boy, when I go in with respect. And no respect at all. I feel like they want me to work there, but they don't want to pay me ever. And I've got to live there. That's Cracker Barrel's thing. If you take that away, what is it? A Denny's, IHOP, a place I don't want to be at.
I just got on what he said at the end of that video. He funny as hell.
Hey, when I saw that, I said that is exactly how I feel. How you gonna take the cracker out of Cracker Barrel?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I used to live for the Jim Crow South look in the Cracker Barrel. I pray they didn't change ours.
It was real dark. You come in, it's like
it
like
got
old
it's
style.
wood, everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you walk into a cabin, it's wood, everything up in there. It got a little shop right there in the beginning. I don't like the new Cracker Barrel whatsoever.
No,
they
it's too bright. It's too bright. I don't want to see none of those people. And
the chairs look cheesy. The chairs look cheesy.
I'm like, it was character. It had as soon as you take and now you know the thing, the running theme is white people in America, whites ain't got no culture. Cracker Barrel was culture. You take the cracker off of it, it doesn't feel the same. So everybody was wondering about what was going on. So here is Good Morning America. They decided to go ahead and talk to the CEO about why they decided to change everything in Cracker Barrel. And just heads up, Cracker Barrel also now flies a pride flag. I don't know no cracker that's going for that.
They lost me completely.
Here we go.
Customers say the change is removing what makes the restaurant such a great dining experience and taking to social media to voice their complaints. Well, join us now exclusively to talk about this is the CEO of Cracker Barrel, Julie Messino. Julie, thank you so much for joining us here on GMA. I want you to tell us about the redesign of Cracker Barrel and some of your response to the criticism.
Yeah, well, first of all, thank you so much for having me. It's great to be here. And if I can, I want to give a quick shout out to the 70,000 team members who bring the Cracker Barrel brand to life for our guests every single day. So to the remodels. I think what's important is that we are listening to our guests. We're doing this all for them. What they've said is they love the new seating. We're adding in booths, making the chairs more comfortable, putting in new lighting, brightening up the paint color. But what's important is things that people love about Cracker Barrel, the soul of Cracker Barrel is not changing. The rocking chairs are still there. The fireplace is there. The peg game, all the things that make Cracker Barrel, the vintage decor, it's still there and it's working. The results affirm that we're headed in the right direction.
And this is part of a multi-year transformation of the chain. What else can the customers expect to change?
Yeah, well, remember, the heart and soul of Cracker Barrel is going to stay the same. And so today we're actually launching a new campaign called All the More, which really highlights how people feel about Cracker Barrel. It's bigger than just a meal. We've got a retail shop. You're going to get great country hospitality with our scratch-made food in our restaurants. And that's really what this campaign celebrates. So we've enlisted a little bit of help from a guy named Jordan Davis. Maybe you've heard of him. He's got a new single and album out, and he's in our ad and is the voice of it as well. And it really, again, just highlights those things that make Cracker Barrel Cracker Barrel.
Is the food changing?
The food. Well, here's what I'll say about that. Innovation has proven to be really great at Cracker Barrel. People are loving our new menu items. We're reinvigorating our dinner menu.
Shut up.
herb roasted chicken that
Look at
is
the hair.
so delicious that launches today. It's like the chicken you would make, Michael, if you were at home making a chicken. Juicy, crispy, and a nice little sauce that comes with it. But we're also doing some things that our guests love, like bringing back Uncle Herschel's favorite. It's back today in all of our restaurants. So the things that you love at Cracker Barrel are still going to be there.
And a lot of restaurants are leaning and going back to nostalgia, things that the customers are comfortable
We never
with.
left it.
Yeah, you never left it, but you're changing up. You're kind of going a different direction. Why is that your strategy?
Yeah, because the Cracker Barrel needs to feel like the Cracker Barrel for today and for tomorrow. And again, the things that you love are still there. We need people to choose us, and we want people to choose us because people love this brand. They've loved it. Everybody's got a story, right? Did you go to Cracker Barrel on the way to your grandma's when you were traveling soccer or whatever those things are? Our job is to make Cracker Barrel a place that they want to be today and tomorrow.
You said everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna say stop this shit. That's racist. That's racist. This is for to get niggas away. This is exactly what they do to get niggas away. They change the lighting and shit. We don't like to be in bright places. That's what it is, you niggas.
What did I say? I said, who was going off online? It was black people.
Yeah, they did this to get niggas away because you just made me
Black
not a
people
customer
saying,
no more.
hold up. Bring racism back.
Bring racism back. I gotta admit, we is losing our way in this country.
I've never seen that place that bright.
We are losing our way in this country when Cracker Barrel is bright as heaven in there. No, indeed. We had to look like we was in the den of hell. I don't like that. I liked the Jim Crow shit. This is racist. I'm gonna say it. This is racist. It's fucking racist.
I did not like this. When I saw it, I said, "Oh my God," because I have gone there tons of times. Okay, and I've gone there and got the stairs, but you can't really see. Like if I go there with my grandpa, I go there with the original white man. Okay, and they just stare, but you can't really see them because they're off in the dark. Now, if you go in there, everybody looking at you. I don't want to go in this. They're trying to make it like it's supposed to be a general store, right? That's what it's supposed to.
Do you remember your first time going to Cracker Barrel?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the most uncomfortable shit for the first couple seconds.
That's what I said. I went there. I had to be maybe about 7 or 8, and it was in Baltimore County because we were driving to the aquarium or something like that. And my grandfather and I, because I went with my grandfather everywhere. My grandfather and I went in there, and yeah, all the white people were like. So I mean, I don't mind it, right? I'm used to going in there, especially the ones in the South. Okay, I'm used to going in there. However, I don't like this. I think this it does take away the soul. Like if this is what you're gonna have, this is what you're gonna have. But now it's just like my man said, it's like Denny's. And
yeah, man, I felt like IHOP. Seriously, I felt like a designed IHOP, and I don't like it.
No, I don't like it. It looked like her house. It looks like a Karen's house. So yeah, I think she's ruining the company, but that's just my opinion. So you guys get down in the comments and let me know what you think about the Cracker Barrel because they are going off online. That was just one, but as you saw in Good Morning America, they're going off, and most of them are black people, and the white people are reposting it because they agree.
They knew what they was doing, and I totally 100% blame them for all this. Yeah, I do. I do. They being racist. That's all that shit is.
This is wild. But yeah, you guys get down in the comments and let me know what you think about it. Let me go ahead with some of the super chats here. Chavis, what's going on? Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. We know what's next. Go woke, go broke. Just wait. Yeah, I saw purple hair in there, so I know I'm not going in there. Okay, any place where Karens will be ain't for me. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. J Ben, what's up, J Ben? With the $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Since that come out, the earth been losing feeling. Yeah, y'all know I don't know slang like that.
Yeah, I don't read gibberish, man. Damn, that was a waste of $2.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, J Ben. The what? The earth. Did I read that right? The F.
That's a waste of $2.
The earth. The earth. Thank you so much, David. I'm trying. I'm
All
really
right,
trying.
Sister Rose came out the earth, been losing feelings.
Oh, see, you could have helped me a long time ago.
Okay, I got it. My bad.
And then Miss Brown Eyes, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Hey Micca, I emailed you about my cup. Thank you. I was gonna try to find you if I didn't see it because I didn't see the email. So thank you. And I'll get it out to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right. Let's do this one here. J Ben, what? They taking felons out of the Waffle House. I'm flipping. What?
What? Who the fuck gonna sit there and flip them? No. This needs the boycott. They taking felons out of the Waffle House? What? That is like
Y'all are wild.
first of all, that's the best job for felons. And who else gonna fight them customers? Fuck.
I do. I haven't. You want to know something? I have never been to a Waffle House.
You never been your rich ass to a Waffle House? I got
No.
to take you to a Waffle House, man. You got to go to a Waffle House with me. They got the best breakfast. I can fight, so don't worry about
As
nothing.
long as it's in an open carry state.
I know how to fight, so don't worry about shit. I got you. We gonna go up in there. I'm gonna throw them bitches, but we gonna sit down and eat after I throw them bitches. Don't worry about it. You gotta fight for a good meal, but it's well worth it. Why you think people keep going after all them fights, man? You get you a breakfast from Waffle House at night. Jesus.
What you get? You get breakfast and entertainment because
I
somebody
get the
fighting.
I definitely get the entertainment because now I mind my business. I'm a little older. I mind my business, so I come up in there respectfully and I put my head down. I be like, "Hey, how y'all doing? I don't want no troubles. I don't want no troubles. If you smoking your cigarette, keep smoking your cigarette because they smoke their cigarettes." So it's wild. Like you got to be about that shit when you walk in the Waffle House. That's not a joke. That's not playing. You gonna run into all the ratchets in there. They can afford that shit.
Wow, I've never been, so sounds exciting. AR Smitty, $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. I think that poor white woman could not read the room. No, liberal whites can't never read the room. Okay, they think everybody wants what they want. That's what they think, and that's what pisses me off about them. They get on my last nerve.
I
But
see
thank you
somebody
all.
say pecan waffle with the grits. That's exactly what it
Okay,
is.
so they had to bring that stuff back. They had took it off the menu. They had to bring it back.
They
Yeah.
took grits off the menu.
Yeah. So she did some more interviews. I watched a lot of them, right? I can't play them all, but I watched a lot of them. And yeah, she was doing interviews. She was like, "Oh yeah, we're bringing the pecan, blah 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 blah." And I was just like, "Who took it off? Who told you to do that?"
They never took it out from where we from because them niggas steady make them bitches.
It might be, you know how it's like some of the franchises, they keep certain things, but then the other ones don't, if it's like privately owned or whatever. But yeah, so sad. So you guys get down in the comments, let me know what you think about that. So let's move on to another Karen, Letitia James. So Letitia James, as we all know, sued Donald Trump, got the 34 felony counts and all that good stuff. However, Donald Trump appealed it because she was trying to get him for like $450 million to give back to the city. It was just stupid. However, Letitia James has lost. The appeals court said no. Okay, so Big Bag is just losing all the way around.
Yeah, I love that for them. This is sad, bro. What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like she tried to sue the man for a clerical error that nobody lost in. Who's gonna get the money?
That's the crazy part. I said that myself. I said, okay, first of all, the bank wrote a letter in Trump's favor and said, look, there's no injured parties here. She still went on with the case. Nobody in New York State history has ever been charged with it. But I think she's going to be the second because she did the setup. And now with all that stuff that she's doing with those houses, I think the DOJ is going to pin it to her. But here is
I'm so sick of them lying and talk about shit that they ain't gonna never fucking do. Bring somebody out in handcuffs. Other than that, I ain't trying to hear that
did
shit.
you see what the special prosecutor did
What?
when he rode up to her house?
He rode up to her house?
Yeah, he rode up to her house. I'm gonna look for it right while I'm playing this.
A special
But
prosecutor?
here's a special prosecutor. Yep, he rode up to her house and a Karen came outside and was like, "Who are you? Why are you looking at this house? You know who lives here?" Yeah, a special prosecutor. So I'm gonna find it for you. But here's CNN. I keep calling it China News Network. CNN talking about the $5 million civil lawsuit. Oh, here we go.
The New York Appeals Court is now throwing out the nearly $500 million judgment against President Trump in the civil fraud case brought by the state's attorney general. I want to go live now to our correspondent, Kara Scannell in New York. So, Kara, update our viewers. What are you learning about this breaking news?
Wolf, this is a huge win for President Donald Trump. A New York appeals court 5-member panels have agreed to throw out the nearly $500 million judgment against the president. This was from the case brought by New York Attorney General Letitia James. Now, this is a 323-page opinion. The judges remarkably could not reach unanimity on any one opinion. And they note that there were profound disagreements in how they were analyzing this, but enough of them, they had agreed to this so that the case could move forward to the next stage where they expect it will be appealed further. But this decision does say that the judgment, the nearly $500 million, is thrown out. You'll remember that Trump had posted a $175 million bond that will be given back to him at some point. But that was a real significant judgment against the president. At the time, he was facing the criminal charges. It was unclear if he would be able to raise the money, but now that is no longer a concern. That judgment is against him, has been thrown out.
When CNN can't lie no more, it has to be the truth.
You know it, and I found it for you. Here it go. Here it go. No, here we go.
Is there a back alley? I'm just sure there's like the Pratt building. Is there? You want me to tell you how to access my? No, I'm just asking. I'm asking. No, I'm interested because usually the houses like this. Tell me why you're here. We're interested in the houses. You're not interested in the houses. We know who lives here. Is this like Second Empire? It's just a track house. That's what all of these things are. I know, but when was it built, do you think? They're built before 1899. Oh, so, okay. Why are you being so disingenuous about what you're here for? You're not here about the houses. You're here because of who lives here. It's my neighborhood. It's my block. I have a right to know what you guys look like. You're happy to official capacity. I'm just happy to be on a block looking at a house. That's not true. Why won't you be honest? No, he is happy. Why won't you be honest with me about what you're doing? You are acting suspicious on my block in front of my neighborhood. And you're not telling me what you're doing. That's not true. Interesting houses. It's an important house.
It's crazy that these Karens can go and, keep asking questions. It's like, ma'am, it's not your house. If Letitia James
she said she got the right to know what's going on her block. Yeah. No, the fuck you don't. Nobody got to tell you nothing. Ain't nobody telling you nothing. Shut up. Go your stupid duck ass back in the house, man. These people like that, they will never pop up around me. See, my neighbor downstairs, she was a black Karen, but it was funny because we just cussed each other out and we'll be cool. She had problems, mental problems, so I helped her with cussing her out.
I'm telling you, this woman, she would not shut up. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Why are you here? I need to know, ma'am, you're on a public street. Like, what the hell are you talking about?
Could somebody tell me what the weather was at that place? Because he had a trench coat, the other dude had the regular jacket on, and she had shorts and a shirt on. I was so confused watching that.
Well, you can't pay attention to people in New York and California, okay? Because New York is a fashion district, and sometimes they want to wear the long stuff, and then sometimes they want to wear summertime clothes. So I never actually look at their fashion. And then in California, I've seen people wear boots in the summertime. I don't know.
Yeah,
Those are
I
two
don't
weird
know.
places to me. So I don't know, but she got on booty shorts and he got on a trench coat.
Yeah, she got on booty shorts. That was tripping me out. Fall had a real life trench coat underneath a suit. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Come on, man.
But he bowled up there. He's a special prosecutor. He's the one that's going to be prosecuting her. So that's why she was all in his business. She knew. She knew. Let's go ahead and read the super chat before I get into the next thing here. Mr. Watson 80, Eric, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. My donation, sorry about that. My donation to your Waffle House meal and some glasses. Y'all gonna leave me alone by my glasses and some glasses. If everyone gives $1 to $2 a day, we can make it happen. Love you, Meek. Thank you. Thank you. And yeah, I can't see. Thank you so much. Send me $1. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, you guys. Don't be talking about my glasses in the chat. They always do that. All right, let's go on to the next topic. Miss Jazmine Crockett. I am so happy. They have did what I asked them to do. I asked them personally to go ahead and draw those little squiggly lines and redistrict this woman. And they have done it. And I found that out when I saw your stuff. Yep. I saw that she had gotten redistricted. So I want to go ahead and play your stuff, and then we're gonna come back. Here we go.
Jazmine Crockett just lost her congressional seat. I couldn't be more motherfucking happier. And this for all you other black women that start sentences off with, I'm a black woman. Like we can't fucking see you, bitch. We see you. We know exactly what the fuck you is. You don't have to state the obvious. Every last one of y'all that start off conversations stating the obvious that way, I immediately get in my motherfucking bag, in my mental, and leave. Fuck wrong with you? I'm not about to sit here and talk to a bunch of retards. You see them there talking about something. I'm a black woman. As a black woman, you don't have to start a sentence off that you cuckoo dodo birds. You don't. Everybody with a pair of eyes can see you. You tell that to the blind man with a cane that you a black woman, that you need to support black business. Because if they walk in there and they see that you black, it don't fucking matter. They already there support the fucking business. Stupid motherfuckers. Thank God that Jazmine Crockett gone. I needed that.
When I tell you I saw this thing everywhere, I saw it everywhere. That's why I sent it to you. I saw it everywhere. And I was just like, he always hits it right on the head, because this is Jazmine Crockett.
I can't stand that woman. I can't stand that woman. I'm so happy she got rid of that you part, but she just need to just.
Oh, wait. I'm mad that you knew the part. You know the parts in the wig.
My auntie used to do hair. I was sick of that. I don't like this, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's gonna take everything in me to watch one of these videos. I do want to fight this bitch.
I want you to see what she had to say right after the redistricting. Here she go.
And to be clear, you can wave all the flags you want to, but I am telling you right now that the most unpatriotic people that we have in this country are MAGA and this president. We are the real patriots, and it is time for us to take our flag back and show people what America is about. You can't say that you love the Constitution while decimating it with every single stroke of a pen for an executive order, while decimating it, while you are disrespecting our troops that have signed up to protect our freedoms, not just here, but abroad. And then you're taking people's freedoms away using those exact same troops. And to be clear, you can wave all the flags you want to, but I am telling you right now that the most unpatriotic people that we have in this country are MAGA.
We are the most unpatriotic.
We are the most unpatriotic. Yet they want an open border. How do you have a patriot? How do you be patriotic with an open border?
Mm.
You campaign for illegal immigrants and abortion.
Mm-hmm.
I want to call her out her name. I wouldn't. She's so lucky. I just respect. I hate that woman from the bottom of my soul, bro. She not necessarily ratchet like the homosexuals be, the LBG. That's how just
Yeah, she's
unnecessary
ratchet for
ratchet.
yeah, just sassy for nothing.
You could calm the fuck down and actually make a point. How about writing some legislation, giving us some hope to what you could do with your stroke of a pen like them? Because it seemed like every single time we talk to you, baby girl, you on the goddamn TV, you telling us how you just missed the opportunity to stop something. Or how they didn't call you before they did this. The fuck? Why you ain't at work?
Yeah, she's the only okay. She is the prime example of why Donald Trump said that federal workers have to go. Because she's never at work. I've never seen Ratchet Crockett actually sitting in the seat.
She did one time when she got up to do the Kendrick Lamar
She
thing.
got
That was
up.
that was the only time I ever seen her when she was doing the They not like us ass shit.
I didn't even see her sit that time. Oh, wait. Okay. When they left, yeah, I remember.
When
State of
the
the
first scene
Union.
was they was in they was in her office.
The State of the
Stupid
Union.
ass.
I think that was the
That's
State of the
it.
Union.
That's it. She was in her office. That's the only time I ever seen her in that office. And
I've never seen
she
her.
bullet choked them people out to do that video with her because don't none of them like her. She choked them out.
Yep. Two newspapers, a conservative one and a liberal one. That's why when the story ran and she tried to, say it wasn't true, I'm like, well, the Atlantic doesn't like Donald Trump. And they even said
Exactly.
that you were a terror. And they said you had yourself on your phone and you would just sit there and look at your phone like admiring yourself. I'm just like, I don't know why, because the wigs is off. But that is just my thoughts and
The
opinions on
fact
that.
that she is so gun ho on how she look and all that other shit, and she still ain't just put no thought into. Let me go get a Beyonce wig. Like, let me grow this nap underneath this motherfucker. I'm tired of her with these wigs. They just look plastered on. They don't do no justice for her.
It looks so lifted, and I know she has the money because she's getting money from Soros' son. Okay.
Yeah,
And
but
she's taking all
now
that money from Act Blue. Act Blue is giving her that money. She's
you
getting
know
all this
Israel
money
fan.
with what's his name? Beto O'Rourke. Right? She's getting all that money from there. She's getting the money from Planned Parenthood. Like she's getting all of this money that's being funneled through her, and she still looks like that. On top of that, her district still looks like that with the trash. Okay, she's not doing anything there, so that's not even something to cheer about. And then on top of that, you have the fact that she has all those illegals. She only fights for illegals. She never
That's
says
it.
anything about black people. She never says anything about white people. She never says anything about anybody else but illegals. And no legislation.
The only time they say something about white people is when they come out to say how racist they was while doing all the business they got to do with racist white people. Like every time they say that, it's like the Democrats don't even want to work with the other side to get bipartisan. They literally just we're gonna sit in the office and protest. What the fuck that's gonna do?
I'm glad you brought that up because that was next. The Democrats down there in Texas are salty because they still lost. Okay, they still lost. And I did a video on what's her name, Nicole Collier,
Yeah,
sitting there, staying there. And it's funny because when I think about it, it's a stunt. It's a
that's
whole stunt.
it. That's
Because
it.
you have your bags, you have everything, you had a bonnet. Now, if you got a bonnet, I know you did. I know you planned it.
Of course you planned it. That wasn't nothing that you heard and then you just stated that. I don't like these people, Micca. I can't stand these people. See, when they invite me somewhere, I love to go just so I can rub that shit in their fucking face.
Well, here's the thing about it. I don't like these people either. On top of that, I don't like the person that's on this phone right here. So this is Nicole Collier, who decided to be the only lone wolf Democrat to not sign the permission slip to come back, all that good stuff. And she did not want to sign the permission slip because she didn't want to have a police detail. So she stayed there at the house for 2 days. However, Kamala called her. And you're about to hear this phone call. Just look at her face. Just look at her face. Here we go.
In a moment in the history of our country where it is so lacking in those who should have it. And you really are inspiring so many people. And I just want you to know that you are among those who history will reveal to have been heroes of this moment. So you just stay strong and do what you are doing. You have the right instinct. You are talented, and you are principled.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how much this means to me and the community that I represent, that you care. You took the time to pay attention to the people, and that matters. It really matters. Thank you.
Shut your ass up.
You just be strong, okay?
Yes.
And just know.
Big ass call.
In there by yourself, you're taking a stand by yourself. I think some of your colleagues have joined you. But you just remember, when you're in those rooms and it feels like you're the only one there, we are all in that room with you. And so any moment where you feel alone, do not feel alone. You got to know we are all there with
Any
you.
moment you feel alone, do not feel alone.
Thank you.
Stay strong. Okay, I'll see you later.
All right, take care.
This would have looked like
Yeah.
with two retards on a fucking phone. That's
I
what it
was
looked like
waiting
with
for
two
her to
retards on the phone.
I was waiting for her to say, "Don't let anybody steal your power." Don't let-
Man, forget what she about to say. She just said a whole gang of retardation. These people are crazy. Mind you, she in there by herself. Stupid. How you with her? Why you
She
in that
said
work?
She said that. She said that.
People are, bro, I swear to God, these people don't have two brain cells to rub together.
No, they don't. Well, definitely Kamala does it. Okay. Like I for the life of me, I don't understand why that woman can't get a single speech together. Right? Like this was the phone. So you could have just read a whole
She talked like a preemie that just got in goddamn school with the helmet on. Yeah, in the helmet class, you make sure that we because good is good. And I was raised in the middle class, Nick. You know, I was raised in the middle class. I'm with you. You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
forget. Don't forget the collard greens. Don't forget the collard
Then
greens.
I washed my collard greens the other day, goddamn it. Shit, you don't know nothing about it to wash. I can't stand her. And they wanted us to vote for somebody that couldn't put a sentence together.
Yes.
She literally talked like Mushmouth from Fat Albert.
I'm burdened by what has been. So yeah, the
Oh,
Democrats
don't bring that up.
I mean, they're salty. I mean, they're really salty. And so not only, are the 92% side of the Democrat salty, the Latinas, okay, and they are salty as well. And so Miss Velez has something to say as well. Here we go.
Are you saying that there's a possibility that we could see this in the Texas Supreme Court and challenge that for similar gerrymandering?
Yes, absolutely. That's exactly what we see happening. So, we've just consulted with voting rights experts, and they're giving us the thought of the possibility of it going to the Texas Supreme Court and being in that same position. So we're ready. We're ready to go to war, and every battle means that you're just that closer to winning. So I think I'd have to say we're ready for the fight.
You have no strategy but sit there and look stupid. Y'all are retarded. These people are retards that can actually operate and function to right. That's all they can do. The more educated people I see, the more I see the real indoctrination inside of these people. They have zero plan. They can't tell you a strategy towards this, an outcome, or a result from any of this nonsense that they've been doing. They can't tell you none of that. And what they doing is being unproductive and counterproductive to anything that Trump got going on. These people are weird.
They're very weird. I have absolutely no idea what that lady was talking about. That's why I like to play them, because a lot of people they think I'm trolling when I say I don't know what she's talking about. I'll be in my videos and I'll just say, so I don't know what she's talking about, because I don't know. I really don't know.
They
Like
say a bunch of
I
nothing.
have, you know, the left likes to talk about degrees. Okay, I have a master's degree. I don't know what they're talking about. Even if I break it down to a 5-year-old level, I never know what they're talking about. I don't know what that lady was talking about, but
When
yet they
I
have to play.
asked, my mom say, did you see that? My mom called me one time and she was like, did you see that? Did you see that interview? Did you see the debate with Kamala and Trump? I was like, what she said? And she said, oh, you just must ain't watched it. No. Tell me what she said. Besides, she's a middle class student, and my mama had it real hard. She never even brought up her dad, and it just got weirder and weirder and weirder as time went on with her. I'm so glad she did win, but the fact that they make stunts to where they look, hey, record me right quick. The president is calling. Please record me. Okay, look. Okay, you ready? You
We
ready?
did, Joe. Yeah.
All
Yeah,
that whack ass shit is
and you remember the
performative.
time that she did the phone? You remember the time that she did the phone and got caught, like it was like on the screen was black?
Oh, Gavin Newsom did happened the same thing. I like when old girl walked down on his ass and said, "Well, let me speak to the president." And he was like,
She's like, oh,
Then that
he's
bitch
gonna call
wrung in his
back.
hand. It wrung in his hand. You stupid. Say, bro. And the fact that people keep voting for the exact same thing, it shows you. That's why I said last week. You can't help these people. I'm not even trying to. I'm trying to get big enough to where I could just walk over and take care of their retarded ass.
Yeah, because they're awful. They're awful. But that is the Texas Democrats, and they're salty. So I want to get to this last topic. And let me get to a few super chats really quick so I can get to this last topic. All right. Chavez with the $2 super chat. Jazmine Crockett about to work at the White House. No, she's not. And I told you she is not Minaj. You're not going to disrespect Nikki like that, Chavis. Sorry.
She Minaj for sure, but in the real meaning.
Y'all know I like Nicki Minaj.
In the real meaning, Nikki ain't got nothing to do with Minaj.
Yeah. All right. Brown Eyes. Did you hear that the boy with cancer? Did you hear about the boy with cancer? Father is running for office in Texas. Wow. I didn't know that. You're talking about the young man,
the guy with the brain cancer?
Yeah. The one that he made the federal officer at the State of the Union.
Yeah, that was dope. That's dope.
Awesome. I'm glad his dad is running. His dad speaks like very eloquently. I've heard him talk about politics. So good for him. Good for him. You know, and maybe he'll actually do something for his community. Because Jazmine doesn't do anything. So thank you for that. I'm gonna look that up. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Brown Eyes. And really quick, Taurus, $5 super chat. All that the men loud say. Oh, all the men do is be loud, sassy, and mouth gone. Yeah. The men of today, especially on the left, they're all sassy. They all throw glitter. They all, yeah. That's how I feel about it. All right. Thank you all so much for the super chats. So really quick.
He said he meant Waffle House instead of White House.
Oh, Waffle House.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm about to say, because she ain't going to that White House. Crockett.
He had Minaj going to Waffle House.
All right. So this last one I want to get into was the cover story before, but Trump took it over. So I want to get into this because yesterday we had a illegal immigrant down at the mall, okay, down by the monument, get pulled over, and they made such a big deal about it. But I'm going to tell you why it made me so mad, okay? But I want you to see the story really quick. Here we go.
Now to a story you'll only see on News 4. As the DC police takeover continues, we have new video of local and federal officers taking a man into custody as he pleads for help.
News 4 cameras were rolling today when it happened on the National Mall. Our Amy Cho was there. She was live near the Washington Monument with what she saw. Amy, we know we are still waiting for a lot of answers to a lot of our questions here. What can you tell us at this point?
Yeah, guys, we were here on the National Mall this afternoon covering a different story when we saw two police officers had pulled over a driver with an Uber decal on his car. Those officers were talking to the driver for several minutes, and then things quickly escalated. We do want to warn you, some of the video in this story may be upsetting.
News 4 cameras were rolling as a U.S. Park police officer and a D.C. police officer questioned a driver on the National Mall. The D.C. police officer opened the door and the driver got out. He appeared to try to escape, and that's when several masked agents tackled him to the ground. The man yelling repeatedly he hadn't done anything and saying he works and wants to be here with his family. At one point, 6 men could be seen kneeling on the ground over the man as he continued to scream. The masked agents then put the man into an unmarked vehicle. One of the agents was wearing a vest that said HSI, or Homeland Security Investigations. Others had vests that simply said police. None of the agents would respond to our questions.
Can you tell us what he's been charged with?
Nigga, go home.
So he's basically saying the car is his. His family has papers. The children have papers. Everybody has papers. He doesn't know why they're doing this. Please, please, please help me. Blah, blah, blah. Right. The problem with this story is they reported this story on their Instagram page. And of course, as you see it right here, right? This is our local news on Channel 4 NBC. When I tell you this pissed me off, because what ends up happening is they reported on their Instagram page, and their Instagram page, in the details section, they put, oh, this man was, tackled and da 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 da. 6 paragraphs in, they put why. As you saw there, they said they didn't know why. But 6 paragraphs in, they put why he was being arrested. This man has been deported 3 times. And in Virginia, he was arrested for sex with a minor under 13.
See, this why I happily curse the stupid ass out. I curse them out so good that I be in the mirror practicing how I'm gonna curse a Democrat out, because they stupid and they pedophiles. They like stuff like this. They like to introduce sex to kids early.
Yes.
They love that. That's why they keep letting them go, and that's why they keep saying, hey man,
Yes.
just go back across there and come right back. We ain't tripping on it, come right back, but you can't be here right now. That's crazy.
3 times. I lied to you not. 3 times.
Was that on the Shade Room?
No, it's not on the Shade Room. It was just on our regular, it was on their, their regular page, but it was on our regular news. And they kept saying in that news broadcast, oh, we don't know why. They wouldn't answer our questions. They wouldn't answer our calls or texts back. And, HSI was just like, we don't care about, letting y'all know anything.
Hey,
but
for what?
I went down in the comments. The comments on that page pissed me off, because the comments were like, oh my God, my heart breaks for him, because he got that screechy high voice because he's Mexican. He got that screechy high voice, and he over there, my la familia, and they feel so bad for him, and everybody's watching it because he's resisting arrest, and so other people have to hold him down. He knows what he's doing. He understands that there's cameras there. He thinks he's going to be like the Maryland dad. That's not really a Maryland dad. That's from El Salvador. He thinks he's going to be like that. That's why he's doing all of that. But the man is a sex offender, literally. a sex offender. And I'm just like, every time I look up, that's what's happening in this area. And that's why when people tell me, oh, there's nothing wrong with illegal aliens being in the DMV area. Yeah, it's a lot of them. It's a lot of them like that.
And
When
if they
Donald
not
Trump said it was
documented, anything they do, they could just get away with it.
Yeah.
Doing on a fingerprint proof or who he could just drop the knife. Nobody ever know who did it.
Yeah. 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 And so and that's what really got me boiling, because at the end of the day, you got Donald Trump out here today, lowering the crime. He's out here walking around in DC, which no president has ever done. Okay. He's out here doing all of that. And yet our mainstream media, our politicians, everybody's fighting back at him. And I'm just like, I don't understand why he's not praised more. I don't understand why he's not seen as at least a president that does some things right. Like they oppose everything, and it's to the detriment of Americans.
This is why they approval rating is shot down to 26%. They are just done. They are completely wiped out. They have nothing to cling on but everything stupid.
Yeah.
I'm done with these people.
This just pissed me off. But you guys, let me know what you think about that down in the comments, because I just thought that was
Frank
horrible.
is stupid. Frank said my only issues was the cargo shots, bro. That's funny. I went back to catch that one again. That was funny.
And you guys, this is just continuation of Donald Trump being out with the people. There's a lot of people down there. There's police officers, the DC union, police union officers. Like, there's a lot of people down there. So if you guys can catch that live, go ahead. It's still going on live. There's some DC politicians down there. I don't know why they're down there, but there's some DC politicians down there. So that's pretty much what's going on. Donald Trump is walking around in Southeast. Child. He's braver than me.
Rock star.
Braver than me. So let me see. What was that? Oh, that's the one you said. He said the Waffle House. Okay. But yeah, so that's what's going on today. I just wanted to come and bring you guys some updates about Donald Trump, about these illegal migrants, in DC and California, okay, because they're acting a fool on both coasts. I wanted to bring you the stories about the Texas Democrats, Ratchet Crockett, and I wanted to let you know, what was going on with Letitia James, Respucia. Do you have any stories that I don't know about that I can go look up?
No, I don't.
You sure?
Yeah,
because I'll see it on your page. I'll see it on your page, and I'll be like,
it's because whenever I do videos, I literally make them in the moment that I see them. I don't even let it breathe long enough. When I see it, that's when I make the video. That's why the emotion be throughout the video, through whole video, instead of like how most people do monotone shit and stuff.
Yeah, that's because they're thinking about it. And I get it. What's going on, Molly? But, I think your content is awesome. And if you guys haven't checked it out, check out his page. Go ahead and tell everybody where they can find you.
Ace_smart with a Z on every platform. I just found out I haven't even looked at Facebook, but I got 100,000 followers on Facebook. So you hear me? And I got some money waiting on me on there. So y'all go follow me on Facebook too. All of them, same thing. Ace Smart.
That's what's up. Well, thank you as always for coming on. I love it because I like to laugh, and I guess sometimes it looks weird when I'm sitting here laughing because I'm by myself. But I got my chat. My chat is my co-host, okay? But I have another co-host here who understands politics, but always gives the real. And I appreciate you for coming on.
Much love to everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all.
All right, chat. So again, you guys go and check out Ace's page. Check him out on Instagram. You got a YouTube?
Yeah, Ace Smart, the Talk Kevin Hart. I never changed it.
What? The Talk Kevin Hart.
Ace Smart, the Talk Kevin Hart. When I first started comedy, he gave me that nickname.
That's what's up. Well, thank you for coming on. I appreciate you, Ace.
All right, live.
Bye. All right, you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate everybody. Thank you in the chat. Thank you for all the super chats. I appreciate them. Let's do a quick roll call. Thank you, Artifacts. Thank you, Jay the Chosen. Thank you, Eric Watson. I appreciate you. Thank you, Tyrone. Thank you, Ace, for coming on. Thank you to who is that? Let me see. Magnificent Gaming. What's going on? Thank you to Legend of Nick. Thank you to Got Flavor. Thank you to Outlaw. What's going on, Outlaw? Thank you to Molly. Thank you for pulling up, hun. I'll see you tonight. Thank you to your car. Thank you to Orlando. Thank you to Brown Eyes. And I'll get that cup out to you. Thank you to Alisa. Who else? Donna. Hey, hun. Trees. Thank you. What's going on? Thank you to Loso Way. Thank you to is it King's React? Manassa King's React? I think I said it right. I'm sorry if I didn't. Thank you to Loud and Clear. Thank you to Jay. Thank you to Sapase Spaces. Thank you, Spaces. Thank you to who else we got in the building? I'm trying to get everybody. Thank you to Taurus Prince. Thank you to Chavis. I appreciate you. You know I'm Hispanic. I'm always say Chavez. I gotta change it. I know. I'm trying. Bear with me. But thank you for the super chat. Who else? Thank you, J Ben. Thank you, AR Smitty. Thank you to let's see who else is in here. Whiskey Pierre. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you to everybody that pulled up today. Thank you, Crown Me. Thank you, Prima. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, James. Thank you. Who else we got? A lot of y'all pulled up today. Thank you, Carrie. Hey, Carrie. I'll see you later too, hun. I hope to see ya. Who else we got? Thank you, James. Thank you. Holla at Dre. Thank you, Sandy. I appreciate all you guys for pulling up. Thank you, Empire. Y'all pulled up. Thank you, Van Pass. What's going on? I think I got a good amount of y'all. Thank you guys for pulling up. As always, it's your girl Micca. I will be back live Tuesday, but in the meantime, I'm gonna drop some videos. Thank you guys for pulling up. Thank you guys for super chatting. Thank you guys for thank you guys in the super thanks in the comments. Thank you to Mike That Dude. I appreciate you. Thank you to I think it is Way. Let me get it right. Because I will mess stuff up. I'm not gonna lie. Let me get it right. I like to have y'all right. Thank you to Way More. That's what it is. Thank you to Way More. I appreciate you. Thank you to everybody who pulls up. Thank you to everybody who super chats. Thank you for the engagement. Thank you to everybody who watched my videos. Thank you for the like, comments, and subscribes. Thank you. It's your girl, Micca, and I'm out. Peace.
Wake up.